You know what's funny? So I've been thinking about this like all day, and I know this is like a major derailing from what we've been talking about.
It's completely okay. We don't have much material. Go for it.
So I had a dream last night.
You had a dream. You still have dreams?
Okay, well here's the thing.
Are you an adult?
I haven't been smoking pot lately.
Alright.
So I've been getting a lot of dreams lately.
Isn't it crazy?
It is. I don't know if I like it or not. Just because it keeps me up at night. But anyway, the dream I've been having, the one that I had last night, it was very, very interesting because in the dream I was meeting like almost like all my favorite MMA stars. And I was like,
my dreams are never that coherent if I do have them.
oh dude, it was like, I mean obviously it was doing dream stuff, so it jumps from like one thing to the next, but I remember being at like,
it's never a complete idea.
yeah, I remember being at like some convenience store gas station, and Donald Cerrone just like walks in with his cowboy hat on and his boots and stuff, and everybody's like, oh my god, that's Donald Cerrone, that's
I have one guess as to what he was doing.
what?
He was getting an 18-pack of Budweisers, and he's getting a big old can of dip.
He was definitely getting some beer, I can say that. He was definitely getting something out of the cooler, and I see him, and everybody's just like, you know, got their phones out, blah, 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 blah. And I am just like, okay, so nobody else is going to do it. I don't want to be the guy to bother him, but that's fucking Donald Cerrone. I have to say something.
That's fucking Cowboy over there.
Yeah. And it wasn't just Cowboy that I saw in my dream either. I remember Cowboy the most vividly, but I also remember people like Rafael dos Anjos was there. I'm pretty sure Habib was there. Oh yeah, dude, Habib was there.
It's very interesting that you would mention both of them because it might have been yesterday's This Day in History, it was their fight from a few years ago.
Yeah, I started watching that today too. That was a good fight. I mean, I'm like halfway through it, so I haven't seen like the whole thing.
Of course.
But yeah, that was. Yeah, I think
so. Whenever you saw Cowboy, was like, did he give you like one of the feathers off of his hat?
No. It was funny because.
Or was Dead or Alive playing?
No, it was interesting because it was just like. Like I said, it kept jumping from like one thing to the next, and it was weird because we were all these MMA stars just happened to be at this one gas station. And it was like, as soon as I saw Cowboy, I was like, oh my god, that's Cowboy, I gotta tell him I think he's the coolest. And then I see Nurmagomedov off the side of my eye, and I'm like, I literally have to go talk to Nurmagomedov. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, just fuck Cowboy, it's lead time.
Yeah, I mean, I remember shaking Cowboy's hand in my dream, and I remember...
No way.
Yes.
That's better than doing it in real life.
I remember talking to Habib, and it was weird. It's weird because... like, the dream was affecting me in real life, in a way. Like, I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating in reality. My body is just drenched in sweat. And all I can think about...
Talking to Cowboy, and you're already sweaty and clammy.
Exactly.
Out of the corner of your eye, you can just see the eagle, and he just says, "Bitch, fuck now."
Exactly, dude.
And immediately the bed's just soaked.
I'm telling you, dude, I swear on my life, that is how I legitimately, like, just thinking about meeting some of the greatest MMA fighters in the world makes me sweat.
Because how you explained when you met Bruce Campbell, I imagine it'd be like 100 times worse because there'd be a little bit more fear. If you say the wrong thing, it's going to be Khabib time.
Yeah, because I mean, like, when I went and I actually did meet Bruce Campbell in real life, that was at, like, a sanctioned, like, function where he was, like, supposed to be there. I can't imagine, like meeting these guys in real life, one-on-one. And it was, like, this weird situation where, like when I went and I met Nurmagomedov in my dream, nobody else knew who he was. and it was just
Which is more typical, actually. Like, a lot of people would see Khabib and not know who he is unless you're an MMA fan or a sports fan.
Exactly. And so, like, I don't know, like, it's like one of those things where I think about it, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe this. And then, and then later in the dream, the same dream, like, I wake up in the middle of my dream, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I almost just met Khabib. Like, still not even like aware of where I am even, and then I fall back asleep.
You wake up and you look down at your leg and just see she's crawling up to get the mermaid box.
I just have to, like, I wake up and I have to, like, air myself out because I'm like, I am on fire. Like, I am literally just sweating. I'm a waterfall at this point. So I'm, like, airing myself out. I get tired again. I fall back asleep. And the dream continues. And I, like, okay, so I'm like,
Isn't that the best?
It's amazing. It continues with the same theme, basically. And I meet some of, like, the biggest MMA stars in the world. And I don't remember who else I met other than, like, the main person who I'm about to talk about. So I'm in, like, some MMA gym or something. It's like, there's barely, like, I don't think there's, like, anybody in it except for one person. Do you know who that person is?
Who's that person?
John Jones.
It'd be so funny if you just did all the lame parts of all of that. Like, just get into the MMA gym and it's just you signing the papers and and all of that.
Yeah.
And then you get to see John Jones and you're just like, alright, we're just having a prayer session today. No combat or anything.
Well, what was so cool and, like, in the dream, and it's weird because, like, it was almost
John Jones doing John Jones thing in the dream.
Well, no, it was very interesting because it was almost like what you would hope it would be like if you ever met, like, one of the biggest MMA stars in the world, and it's John Jones. Like, you wouldn't expect him to be a nice guy when you talk to him, but
were you as tall as him in your dream?
No, he was huge. But what was so cool, and it's like, okay, so this was happening, and as the dream was happening, I was like, okay, so this is what my real life fantasy would be like. It's not necessarily, it's got to be John Jones, but it's like, okay, so it's literally, there's nobody else in this gym but me and John Jones, and he's in, like, his own, like, octagon, like, training, and then I go up to him and I'm like, holy shit, you're John Jones. And for whatever reason, he's the most down-to-earth guy you would ever expect. And again, this is a dream. I have no idea what John Jones is like in real life. This is like numero uno fantasy fanboy level shit. And we start talking, and we have so much chemistry, right?
You can feel the tension in the air. Any point he's gonna get my back.
We really hit it off. And then what was so crazy is he was like, so how interested in MMA are you? And I was like, oh, I love it. And he was like, okay, so I'm trying to, like, you know, work out and train right now. Do you want to train with me? And I was like, did John Jones just ask me to fucking train with him? And
You immediately get on live stream.
And it's like I'm just like, now this is the point of the dream where I'm, like, literally waking in and out of reality because of how hype I am. And I'm just like, oh my god, John Jones. Oh my god, oh my god, John Jones. Oh, sweating. And it's cool because, like,
Imagine you woke up at one point and just went, take me back.
Take me back. I need to be there. I need to keep rolling around on the mat with John Jones. And it's cool because we're not like sparring or anything. We're just wrestling. That's it. We're just wrestling. We're doing grappling training, and it's the coolest thing ever.
I bet you got your ass kicked even in your dream.
Oh, of course. But what's so cool, and this is like the dream speaking to me, basically saying your number one fantasy when it comes to MMA is to meet your favorite and the most popular MMA stars so that you can basically become friends with them and then talk to them and do workouts and stuff with them. And I was just like, yes, that's what I want. But you know what was the caveat to this whole thing? Aside from waking up in a sweaty mess.
Like a sweaty mess of dreams.
It was that, okay, so, like, every time I met one of these guys and I would try to take my picture with them, like with my phone, it never worked.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but phones don't work in dreams.
It was so crazy because every time I tried to take a selfie with them or something, the picture would always fuck up, or the button would always fuck up, and I think that's also part of the reason why I was waking up in a sweaty mess, is because like my ultimate fantasy is like be with these guys, hang out with them, and talk to them, but then it's like,
you know what I think it means?
What?
I think it means that the technology is what ruins those meetings, and that was the message he was trying to give you, but each time you just didn't listen and you tried it again.
I don't know. It felt more like it was trying to come off as a nightmare, because it's like you can't take a picture with them, so it's almost like it didn't happen. Almost like trying to come full circle and say, well, none of it's happening anyway.
Well, yeah, it's a dream.
Exactly. And I think that was...
But you know what the beauty of it is?
What?
No matter how hard you try, it will never come across as well in real life, because it was a dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
It's almost better that you met them in your dreams instead. What if they were dreaming that they met you, and they're like, who the fuck was that?
Hopefully the universe will bring us together. That's all I can say about it.
Habib wakes up and he goes, RUNAMUCK Films, and just goes to his computer, types it in. Next day we have a subscriber, and we're just like, what is this, like, Russian letters?
Who is Dagestan 69?
Who is Dagestani champ number 1?
Oh my god, so yeah, that's...
Who is DC is the baddest man on the planet?
Whoa. Dude, that would be great. Oh, dude, DC was in the dream too. I forgot about that.
No way.
Yeah, and I think in the dream.
Olympic.
Yeah, the Daniel Cormier.
Or the Olympian. I was like, that doesn't sound right. The Olympian.
I thought you were gonna finish and say the Olympic wrestler or something.
I was like the Olympic, and I was like contestant. And I was like, no, the Olympian.
Well, what was ultimately really interesting about that dream was, aside from all the other stuff I've mentioned, was that it seemed like they were trying to tease a third matchup between Daniel Cormier and John Jones, and I was like, that's not supposed to happen. What timeline am I in? What's happening? Where did Stipe go? Hello? Dominic Reyes? What's going on? And it was just wild.
The dream just ends and it's DC versus John at heavyweight.
I didn't know what to... I was so thrown for a loop in my dream, I didn't know what I was going to wake up to, honestly. It was that bad, but honestly, I thought it was an interesting dream, and I thought, well, because it's MMA related, I'll bring it up on the show, so... yeah, so that's it for me.